Dear God, well, it's that wonderful time of the year when we get to celebrate you. Yeah, Christmas. My family and I love Christmas. We go all out every year. But sometimes we get so caught up in the season, well, we can forget that you're the reason for it. Every Christmas season begins the same way. We bring our Christmas decorations from storage and immediately put up the major scene. This year, my little brother got to do it. We always take a moment to admire it, to think about you. Billy, he did a pretty good job. And then, we're off. We decorate the rest of the afternoon. And we decorate the following night. By day 3, we're almost done decorating. But that's when Mom gets all of us to help bake cookies for neighbors, friends, and shelters. I spent half of my time trying to keep my little brother away from eating the cookie batter. Then there's shopping. Yeah, shopping. My least favorite thing to do. And Mom makes us all go. And then wrapping gifts we bought. Then there's family gatherings to go to. And Christmas choir practices. That my brother absolutely can't stand. Then my dad's job has a company party. That, again, my brother does not want to go to. And not to mention, I still have to do homework before Christmas break starts. It's Christmas. Why is there homework? Ugh. And then we keep going and going and going. But when I finally found a moment of quiet, I remembered you. You came into a busy world, too busy to even notice you. A little baby sitting in an animal's feeding trough. But you came to bring peace, joy, and love for the whole world. It's what this season's all about. You showed up and you're always here, even when we get too busy to notice. I think we can all take a little more time focusing on you. Thank you for always being there, God. Thank you for coming down to earth for all of us. Help me and my family lean more into you in the peace you bring. I love you. Merry Christmas.
Ah! Stop it! Stop it! What are you doing?
Whatever I want. Oh!
Why are you so small?
Passed on a desk!
That's not a thing! Oh no. You did not mess with my Christmas card!
Passed on the desk!
Hello everyone, I'm Brandon.
I'm John, and welcome to the So-and-So Show.
We always love December around here because, as you most likely know,
It's Christmas time! Which means festive decor, cards in the mail, candlelit church service.
shopping for gifts, singing carols.
Yes! Carols are my favorite, which is why I'm so excited for today.
Me too. Our guest coming on the show today is named Christmas Carol.
Literally, that is her name.
Christmas Carol.
Yes!
It's her name.
She's got to be the most Christmassy person to ever live.
Yeah, she probably only wears green and red all year.
Yeah. And ties little bells in her hair so she jingles merrily wherever she goes.
I bet that she'll teach us every Christmas tradition in history.
Bring fresh baked cookies to share.
Oh, presents! She probably got us presents.
Oh, definitely. Her name is not Christmas Carol without her bringing us presents.
Do you think she knows that I want headphones? I hope she got the right size.
Socks with my cat's face! Socks with my cat's face! You know, I wonder if she ever just talks or if she exclusively sings all the time.
I I don't know. Only one way to find out.
Oh, yeah.
Please welcome someone who knows stuff.
Hello!
Hey, come on in. Have a seat.
Thank you.
We are so glad to have you on the show.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
No, thank you for squeezing us in. You must be so busy this time of year.
Not particularly.
No, that's shocking.
Yeah, I would think everyone would want you to be on their show this month.
Yeah, or podcast, bookstore event, mall photo ops, you know.
Oh, right, because it's Christmas.
Exactly.
Yeah, common misconception. I'm not in all the holiday hoopla.
But but you love Christmas, right?
It's cool.
What? But your name is Christmas Carol.
Yeah, it's a little misleading. You would think that I would be this jingling bearer of gifts who's always singing, right?
Oh, no.
Yeah, we would never assume that.
Well, no, I don't want you. I'm not anti-Christmas.
Oh.
I'm not like a weird 20-year-old version of the Scrooge.
Oh, well, now that would be, fitting, seeing as Scrooge is from
Christmas Carol.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm aware. Okay. No, I just think that when people expect you to do something, it just kind of makes sense to do something else.
Oh, that's why I don't eat cottage cheese.
Okay. My mom named me Christmas Carol, but to be honest, I've never really been that interested. But tell you what, since you invited me on the show to talk about Christmas, I'll talk about Christmas.
Yay!
Oh, yeah, okay. Hey, you know what? How about we play a little Christmas trivia? Okay. Oh, here it is. What is the most common tree topper?
Well, we always put a penguin on the top of our tree, but I'm guessing a star?
Oh, correct.
Ooh, good job. Okay, what do people hang on their fireplace to get small gifts or candy in?
Oh, it's like the really big socks. What do you call it?
Stockings.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, you got it right. Yeah, that's awesome. And you did too. Okay, so what color is a Rudolph's nose?
Reindeer. Red nose.
Yes. Nicely done.
What city was Jesus born in?
Bethlehem.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, who did the heavenly hosts of angels appear to announcing Jesus' birth?
Oh, a group of shepherds.
Right. What gifts did the wise men bring?
Gold, frankincense, and myrrh.
Wow! Yes! Wow! Okay, so you may not be that into Christmas, but you sure seem to know about Jesus' birth.
Yeah, you kidding me? God's only son came down to earth as a baby. What an incredible story. Now that's something I would celebrate, just without the really big socks.
Stockings.
Right. Look, I think it's great when different people celebrate Jesus' birth in different ways. But I just like to celebrate it in my own way.
Well, you know what? You've been a great sport talking about Christmas, even though the carols and decorations aren't your thing. Before you go, why don't you tell us how you celebrate?
Sure. I like to remember the birth of Jesus by doing something that brings me a whole lot of joy.
Oh, cool. What's that?
Roller skating.
Have you had those on the whole time?
You want to see a trick?
Yeah, oh,
Yes.
definitely.
So cool.
That is seriously impressive. You know what? Sorry we didn't ask you about you earlier.
No, that's no problem. Thank you so much for having me on the show.
Yeah, you bet. Hey, you know what? It's Bible story time with Kellen!
Hey guys.
Hey, Kellen.
Merry Christmas.
Thanks.
It's the most wonderful time of the year, Kellen. What do you have for us this week?
Oh, a little something I like to call the very best story ever.
Oh, leaving no room for personal opinion. I like it.
Today's story comes from the book of Luke. In Luke, we can learn all about Jesus' life. And today, we're going to take a look at the very beginning of his time on earth. Written down in Luke chapter 2, Jesus is God's son. And God sent Jesus to be born on earth as a baby so that one day he could save the world. When Mary, Jesus' mother, was pregnant with him, she had to travel from her hometown in Nazareth all the way to a city called Bethlehem.
And it was quite the trek, I tell you what. Hello
Hello?
to you. I carried her on my back whenever she got tired of walking.
A talking donkey who's been alive for over 2,000 years. Sure, we'll go with that. Tell us. Diego, thank you. Tell us, Diego, why Mary was traveling to Bethlehem.
Gladly. You see, her fiance Joseph belonged to the family line of David. And at that time, the Roman ruler Caesar Augustus called for a census, meaning everyone had to be counted.
That's right. And in order to do so, everyone had to return to their own town. Since Joseph's family was from Bethlehem, that's where they went.
Yep. But I don't know if Mary was so pleased about having to travel while she was so pregnant.
Understandable. Now, tell us, how long was the journey?
Oh, about 80 miles. That's a long time for a pregnant woman to be walking or riding. I try to walk slow and steady, but I ain't as comfortable as those cars you have nowadays. Beep, beep, ooh.
Probably not. Luke also wrote that once Joseph and Mary got to Bethlehem, things didn't exactly get easier. It was pretty crowded, right?
Yeah! The place was packed. Lots of other people were traveling because of the census, and there was nowhere left to stay. No spare rooms at families' houses.
Wow. Think about it. Traveling all the way to a new city, and then there was nowhere to spend the night or put your stuff down.
And wouldn't you believe it? While they were there, it came time for Mary to have the baby. And the only place they could find to stay was the same place they would have dropped me off.
Yep. Mary gave birth to the baby Jesus in a place where animals were kept.
I almost fell asleep and missed the whole thing. True, but I stayed awake.
Oh, you most definitely were asleep, Ma. Shelley's the name, Wool's the game. Listen, I was the one awake and watching when Jesus was born. I'll take it from here.
Fine, but don't forget you would have never seen anything if it weren't for me bringing Mary all the way to you.
Maybe we can settle this debate later. Shelley, is it? Can you tell us about what you saw?
Basically, I was at home hanging out with the other animals when people came in. I was surprised. Never seen Bethlehem so packed that they put people in my room. Well, the woman, she was in pain. And then after a little while, she gave birth to the cutest baby boy I ever saw.
Mary wrapped the baby in strips of cloth.
Bah, I wasn't finished.
Oh, okay, sorry, go ahead.
Mary wrapped the baby in large strips of cloth. Then she placed him in a manger. I was like, what is this lady thinking, putting him in a manger?
For those who may not know, a manger was like a feeding trough. It's usually where the animals ate from.
Exactly. You understand my surprise.
Mary and Joseph named the boy Jesus because it's what an angel told them to do back before Mary got pregnant.
How do you know that?
Well, they were talking about it on the journey over. I had 80 miles of conversation to listen to.
Thanks for the help today, you two. I'll take it from here.
You're the boss.
See ya!
Bye!
God sent Jesus to us in the most humble place possible. It was messy, It was loud, it was crowded, and it was smelly. He didn't even have a crib. And yet, that baby boy would grow up to be the salvation of the world. The end.
Wow. That's amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so wild to me that Jesus wasn't born in a palace or, a really nice hospital.
Totally. God could have done that. But instead, God chose to have Jesus enter the world in a really humble way. Jesus came to be with us, to get down on our level, and to save us right where we are, no matter how low we might feel.
Now that is why I love Christmas. Celebrating Jesus coming as a savior.
Yep, he's the best gift anyone could ever get. And like the saying goes, he is the reason for the season.
Absolutely. Hey, thanks, Kellen. Merry Christmas.
Hey, right back at you.
Hey. Well, Christmas Carol was so right. She didn't love all the decor and other parts of Christmas, but she did say she loved celebrating Jesus.
And that's really what Christmas is all about. Hey, for me, though, all the other stuff we do at Christmas time, like the lights and presents and everything, they help me celebrate Christmas. All the festivities remind me how big a deal Jesus is.
Oh, man, I love that. But sometimes all that other stuff is a distraction from Jesus, but sometimes it can help point us to him. And you know what? That's what Christmas means to us. So now, reveal the question.
Yeah, what does Christmas mean to you?
Yeah, could be time with family.
Yeah, it could be a time to reflect back on the year and be grateful.
Time for sharing gifts with people you love.
Yeah, we all have a big reason to celebrate. God sent a Savior, Jesus. He was God's very own Son.
And no matter where you are this holiday season, you can find joy in having a relationship with Jesus and in experiencing God's love for you. So talk about it together.
And have a Merry Christmas.
Yes, I'm John.
I'm Brandon, and this
this
was
was
the So-and-So
Show.
Show. What were we doing every other word?
Yes.
I'm sorry,
I was just winging it.
Oh, here we go. Merry Christmas.
Oh, you got me a gift?
Of course I did. Yeah, hope you like it. What? You didn't get me anything?
No, I got you something.
Oh, you did? Okay, great.
Here you
I
go.
knew he would.
All right, who do you want to go first?
Let's go together, right at
Okay,
the same
okay.
time. 3, 2, 1.
Paper.
What? Wow!
Well, you said you wanted headphones.
I know, let me see if they fit.
Whoa. Oh!
They fit. These are the perfect headphones. What do you got?
Socks with my cat's face on them.
Perfect!
Oh, Merry Christmas, buddy.
Merry Christmas. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
All right, try them on. That's unusual, you realize.
Well, how is anybody going to see my cat's face? Yeah, they're under my pants legs and in my shoes.
Now you can't really do anything with your hands.
Yes, I can.